Back home here on the Fans Only Sports Network, hosting Scituate in our non-league matchup. Hi everyone, I'm Jim Mean. Welcome to High School Hoops on the Fans Only Sports Network. We're glad to join you with us. Bolts officially 0-2 on the season, on the league record 1-2 if you count the non-league over the Mount Hope last week. Bolts took a rebound from a 2-game losing streak where lost a very close one versus Henry and maybe got a little bit too uppity versus their next opponent, Cumberland, in a bad loss there. Spartans, a division down, looking to pull off the upset win. As both teams are huddled up with a brand new scoreboard setup. You can see that we have the entire scoreboard down at the bottom, which really helps with vision and view and whatnot.
To honor America and those who protect it,
we stand for the national anthem.
And remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Good afternoon and welcome to Ventitullo Gym at Cranston High School East for today's Rhode Island Interscholastic League non-conference matchup featuring the visiting Spartans from Scituate and your Cranston East Thunderbolts. It's time to meet today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Scituate Spartans. At forward, a junior, number 2, Roman Mostecchi. At forward, a junior, number 5, Chris Oregon. At forward, a senior, number 10, Jake Virgin. At guard, a sophomore, number 11, Ryan Larsh. And at guard, a sophomore, number 13, Cam Healy. Scituate is coached by Paul Sieber. He's assisted by Colby Menard. For your Cranston East Thunderbolts. At guard, a junior, number 24, Darian Peterson. At forward, a senior.
Coach Dave Delfino's 4th overall game here for Cranston East. We're bringing to center court, starting for Scituate. The junior forward wearing 2, Roman Mostecki. Chris Horrigan donning the 5. He's playing forward. He is a junior as well. Jake Gergen, the senior on the team, donning the number 10 at the forward spot. The sophomore, the 1 of 2, Ryan Larsh, the guard, number 11, and the fellow guard, Cam Healy, also a sophomore. Barros, Kessie, Nunez, Goris, and Peterson to line up the starting 5 for Cranston East. They are again led by Coach Dave Delfino, looking for a rebound win after 2 losses and some tough defensive but foul-heavy matchups. The East winning tip-off. Goris left wing, going to kick out to Barrows. Goris going to try and put up the shot, and that is going to be a bad miss to begin, but it's going to be retaken in by Scituate after the pass to save it by Peterson. Scituate in a tough-to-read black and blue uniform. The right wing is Cam Healy at the corner, guarded by Barrows. Pass donning over to Antonio DeJesus. To Larsh. Back to Healy. 8 to shoot. Left wing. Dots it up from 3.
3-point goal. 3-point goal for Chris Horrigan.
Chris Horrigan scoring the first points of the match. Peterson looking right, finds Kessie. Gonna try and go for the contested. Drills it from downtown.
3-point goal. Albert Kessie.
Kessie continuing a solid streak of perimeter shooting play from the Thunderbolts, as the 3 from the corner is short from the Spartans. Goris. Ball tied at 3-3. Kessie, another one, won't go. 1 for 2 from the perimeter. Rebounding was Scituate's Ryan Larsh. He's going to guard it contested by Kessie. Right side fling to Healy. The corner contested, and that is going to be off the rim. Rebound by Peterson. And that ball is going to be taken away. Scituate on the turnover. Led by Coach Paul Seavers, Spartans. Tried to pull off the upset in a non-league matchup. That one a high rainbow, but it's going to be a little bit too much off the top of the rim to give to Kessie. As Barry Dart about to sub into the game, Peterson driving in from the left side, kicks out. Out is Kessie, hits the corner to Peterson, but fumbles the ball away, and that'll go out of bounds with 5:42 to go. So early timeout taken by Cranston East, and that'll be their first timeout. We'll send you to commercial break. We're tied up at 3 apiece. We're tied at 3-3 apiece here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Glad to be joining you here. I'm Tim Mean, your play-by-play. Philip Lodge on camera. Chris Horrigan started off the 3 shooting spree with a 3 to open up the scoring. Albert Kessie responding quickly to 3 of his own off the right wing. And a Scituate ball after the sort of drop by Peterson. 5:42 to go in the first. As another timeout taken by Scituate. So just on the floor, Drew Bayonet subbed in. As we have had a great week of hoops here on the Fans Only Sports Network for Cranston East. You know, just a lot of Thunderbolt action as Coach David Delfino and Phil Goddard, each leading their respective boys and girls programs. Not winning too much though, but certainly just some road bumps along the way as Goddard in his second year as the head coach of the girls basketball team, Delfino again, his inaugural. On the floor for East, Bayonet, Kessie, Peterson, and Barrows. Is going to find. Bailey pass on the left side. And guarded by Kessie with Ryan Larsh. Bounce on the inside. Gets the easy scoop and score. Jake Gershon scores his first of the day. Kessie, kick out. Peterson going to drive inside. Going to kick out to the corner. Peterson wide open at the corner is no good. Going to drive in. Bayonet couldn't get the fade. Second chance won't go. Nunez will return for the Thunderbolts, and he will take over for Noah Barrows. Subbing in Chris Hurrigan, back at it again. As it's going to be 50-50 contested ball, batted away by Kessie as Scituate back with possession. Fires away, and that's going to be an open lane. Kessie contesting quickly, but it's going to matter no way. The 2 for Ryan Larsh. 7-3 your score as Joel Goris takes it in from inside. He scores 2. Playing soft press is the Thunderbolts. Losing control, rebound, take by Kessie. Kessie driving in, pass, Bayonet. A little bit too high on the close shot off the glass. Kessie will back out. Bounce pass over to Goris. Goris, Bayonet, using the left side. Kicks Nunez. Short. Gets his own rebound. Back over to Bayonet. Fires away to Nunez. Cross court to Kessie. Fakes. Drives. And tried to get it over to Nunez, but there's going to be too much traffic there as going to be a 3 attempt from Healy. Too much from the right wing. Pulls in from the mid-range though for the second rebound. Ryan Larsh 4 on the afternoon. Bouncing in as Kessie had a chance at the line. The kick out. Bayonet contested. Short. Couldn't get it in from the right. Healy. 3 players ready to sub in for Cranston East. Wimmer Cologne. Brandon Scott and DeAndre Brown. Contested. Can't pull from mid. 2 shots. 2 misses. 3 to go in the first. 9-5. The men in black and blue leading. The corner from Goris is short. Rebound. Goris gets it in from the paint. That's 4 for Goris now in the afternoon. Bolts down by 2 as the ball will go out of bounds.
Number 5, DeAndre Brown. Number 12, Brandon Scott. And number 21,
Wimmer Cologne, DeAndre Brown, Brandon Scott sub in.
For Scituate, number 2, Roman Mustecki returns.
Roman Mustecki will return to the Scituate lineup. In the corner, drive in, and foul call. First of the afternoon as foul is going to be on the East. And Nunez will be called on that. Brown, Nunez, Bayonet, Scott, and Cologne on the court. The three from Healy. Drains.
3-point goal for Cam Healy.
Cam Healy. First three after a bunch of them, and Drew Baronet responds with some two of his own. His first two of the Saturday afternoon. .202 to go. Barrows will be ready to sub back in after
team second.
whistle.
Noah Barrows returns for the Thunderbolts, replacing Adrian Nunez.
And that is out of bounds.
Scituate ball.
Scituate gets it back. Lob up top. Guard by Brown. Drive in is Mustecki, and he loses it. Scott Baronet inside and fouled. That'll be two at the line.
The Scituate foul is number 2, Roman Mustecki. His first
That'll be the first foul on Scituate. It's going to be on Mustecki. I had to take it away from him.
The line has 2 shots.
Can't make the first. Still a 3-point game. That's 0 for 2. But DeAndre Brown gets it. Now Barrows spinning in. From 3, short from the arc. Rebound by Baronet, and whistle called, and looks like it'll be a foul on the Spartans. It will be.
Number 5, Chris Corrigan. His first personal foul, team second. Number 4, Andrew Freelove enters for Scituate, replacing Roman Mustecki.
Bolts down by 1 this possession could very well have them with the lead. Their first of this Saturday. Cologne. Short to Barrows, and can't get it. Up top, Baronet. Good! 3 taking the lead. Drew Baronet. 5 now. Bolts up by 2, 14-12. With under a minute to go.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
And that's going to be deflected and taken away. Brandon Scott with the ball. With him is Baronet. Baronet going to shoot one up from 3. Is short. In the front of the rim. Hilly. Gets by Brown. And foul called. Drew Baronet, his first.
Number 1, Drew Baronet. His second personal foul, team's third.
36.5 to go in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us again. Bolts vs. Spartans tuning in on play-by-play. Philip Balach on camera. And it looked like Brown stepped over the line a little bit, trying to jump up and down. That's going to be a lob. Drew Baronet stepped out the game. Keeley finds a man inside and foul. And that'll be 2 at the line for Oregon.
The Thunderbolts foul is number 13. Foul, team's fourth. Chris Corrigan at the line has 2 shots.
And going to be 1 of 1.
Number 2, Roman Mustecki returns for Scituate, replacing Jake Durgin.
Last point to tie up the game. And a little bit too much juice. Angel Juarez subs in. Brandon Scott looking left, finding Cologne. Brown at the center. And
The Scituate foul is on
Scituate
number 2,
fouled.
Brandon Mostecchi. His second
And that'll be the
personal
second for
foul.
Mostecchi.
Team's third.
Under 20 to go. And Juarez is going to get forced out of bounds, poked away as Kessie looks to return to the lineup.
Number 3, Albert Kessie returns for the Thunderbolts, replacing Angel Juarez.
Gets by Kessie. Lob hits the corner, and that's too much.
Thunderbolts ball.
The pass by Ryan Larch over to Cam Healy.
13, Angel Juarez
Overthrown.
Thunderbolts, replacing Noah Barrows.
Both trying to hold on to the 1-point lead they have, looking to extend it with the shot clock turned off, 7.6 to go. Kessie spinning away, and a foul.
Foul is on number 5, Chris Horrigan. His
That's
second
Horrigan again.
personal foul. Team's fourth.
Kessie and tried to get the pass over, but couldn't execute.
14,
Blocked up
13.
from the
The Thunderbolts
Scituate
will be back in
defense.
action on Monday night when
Spartans
the
down by
Charlotte
1
take on the Patriots at
as the
6
Bolts
o'clock. Their next home
make
game
a
is
quick
Friday, December
take over the
22nd,
lead
against Classico
entering the second
at
quarter.
6:30.
We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second quarter of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Tuning in on play-by-play Philip Blotchard. Camera as the Bolts are up 14-13. There's Cumberland with possession after losing the tip-off in the first. That's going to be a takeaway. Driving down, Brendan Scott to Kessie using the underhand to lay it in.
Kessie from Brandon Scott.
Leading scorer is Kessie and Baronet with 5 apiece. 4 each for Chris Currigan and Ryan Marsh.
Foul is number 21, Wilmer Cologne. His
Wilmer
first
Cologne on the
personal
foul there.
Team's first.
Guarded by Kessie. Tried to dump it over to Andrew Freelove. Spinning and shooting is Mostecchi, but loses control. Floater good from the corner. Warmer Andrew Freelove. Freelove scored the first for Cumberland. The corner. The 3. Short. A scuffle for it. Angel Juarez kicks. Spinning. Kessie. Analyzing the defense. Brown switching with Is a fellow teammate, Cologne. Juarez. Brings it to Kessie. 10 on the shot clock. Swaps out for Cologne and will be called a travel.
Number 1, Drew Marionette. Number 2, Joel Doris. And number 24, Darian Peterson, returned for the Thunderbolts, replacing DeAndre Brown, Wilbur Cologne, and Angel Juarez.
Those are your sub outs if you can hear them, hopefully. Sorry, Coach Oak. The left side. And poking away, but it looks like it'll be a foul. It's going to be on Brandon Scott. And that is really what's the issue insofar as the tough defense. Very good, very well, but if you have a lot of fouls that build up, you're going to have situations where you're going to have to play safer and thus less strict defense. As you can see in the game versus Cumberland, foul trouble got them early, and Cumberland pulled away. 6:13 to go. Bolts up by 1. 4 games in to the Cranston basketball season, this being number 4. Bolts up 16-15, the non-league versus Scituate, presented by Toby Hockey. Go to tobyhockey.com to learn more if you're a hockey fan. Make sure you also listen to Thunderbolt Sports Talk. Go on all podcasts, wherever. Yeah, that's going to be a takeaway for Cranston East. Driving down, and Peterson from down the middle. Peterson's first points. Bolts back up by 3. Gilly with a pass. Kicks the corner. Moving out. Right wing. Tough defense from the East defender, and a foul on Scott. Tripped him up a little bit.
Thunderbolts foul is number 12, Brandon Scott. His second personal foul, team's third. The Scituate number 23, Andy Nugent, enters, replacing Andrew Freeland. The Thunderbolts number 21, Wilbur Cologne, returns, replacing Brandon Scott.
By Cassie playing tough defense. Not afraid to play physically there. Inside, kick out, and take away. Goris, who's back in the game. Trying to get it over, but no backcourt as it's going to be over to Cassie. Goris kicks out, fakes, thumps, delivers, short tipped. And going to whistle it off.
The Scituate foul is number 23, Andy Nugent. His first personal foul, team's first.
Andy Vision in the game. His first foul. Lobs. Bayonet. Right side fling. Goris from 3. In and out. Hit the inside of the rim. Cross court. That one the 3, and but I got fouled in the process. That'll be a 3-point play.
Thunderbolts foul is number 21, Wilbur Cologne. His second personal foul.
That'll be Cologne's second foul.
Team's fourth.
As with 2 at the line, Andy Vision.
Andy Beechen at the line has 3 shots.
Makes 1. Now 2. Barrows comes back in replacement of Doris.
Barrows returns to the Thunderbolts, replacing Joel Doris.
Kick out. Mid-ranger. Good. Timeout taken by Cranston East. Spartans have just retaken the lead with 4:37 to go. We'll head to break. Cumberland has just retaken the lead, up 19-18. Driving. Cologne kicks out to Kessie, back over to Cologne, and it's tipped again. It's in the same spot. Kessie looking around. Ryder 1-on-1. 13 on the clock. Pumps, delivers to Cologne. 3 is no good. And we're going to get the and 1, but called a no basket actually. No points there. That's Vision at the line again, and that's going to be a miss. Gurrier returns for Cranston East, and he will replace Omer Cologne. Yeah, range is second. That is Kessie in the foul. And 5 for Vision, with 3 free throws and a 2 to go along with it.
The Scituate foul is on number 23, Andy Beechen.
Andy Vision now on foul. That'll be his second. Barrow, Gurrier actually from inside and not going to get it. Grabs his own. Kessie. Kicks out. Wide open is Barry net. And he won't get the 3.
The Thunderbolts foul is on number 15, Daniel Gurrier. His first personal foul, team limit.
And team limit reached for Cranston East. So again,
Cam Healy at the line has 2 shots.
Dan Gurrier on the foul. And 2 shots for Cam Healy, who's 0 for 1 from that attempt.
Returns for Scituate.
Bulls gonna have to watch their fouls now.
For the Thunderbolts, number 5, DeAndre Brown returns, replacing Daniel Gurrier.
Adjusts and makes the second. Bayonet, the corner to Peterson. Back over. Jesse. Gonna fake. Gonna go for the float. It's actually be a fake over to Barrows. Yeah, that's tied at 20. Barrows with 4. Under 3 to go in boys basketball action. You're watching on the Fans Only Sports or Kingdom play-by-play. Healy. Philip watch on camera the midway pole. Feeds the Bayonet. The corner. 3. Oh, good. Brown couldn't get the rebound. He actually does. Hit by Barrows. Peterson again, trying away. That one now too far. And they wrestle for it at the ball by Barrows.
Thunderbolts foul is number 30, Noah Barrows. His first personal foul, team limit.
21-20. And back at the line.
Chris Horgan at the line has 2 shots.
And now 2 shots for Gorrigan. Doesn't make the first.
Number 12, Brandon Scott returns for the Thunderbolts, replacing Noah Barrows.
And that one is way short.
The Scituate foul is on number 10, Jake Durkin. His first personal foul, team's 3rd.
Bayonet driving left side. Peterson finding Brandon Scott. Inside, Brown feeds to Scott again. Peterson to Scott. Jesse up top, 11 on the shot clock. He's going to find his way in and makes a difficult shot. And it won't fall in as it is way too short. And hits the referee.
Bounds, Scituate ball.
Ref took a nasty one. 1:48 to go. Up top, Legion. Left wing. Makes his way inside and smoothness from Chris Horrigan. Bayonet to respond. No good, can't tie the game up. And gonna get fouled, and it's actually be called a travel violation.
Number 2, Rowan Kostecki returns for Scituate, replacing Jake Durkin.
Minute 18. Bayonet at the right side. Finding Peterson from 3, got it from downtown.
No basket.
And they're not going to call a basket.
Thunderbolts foul is on number 5, DeAndre Brown.
DeAndre Brown
His first
fouled.
personal foul, team limit.
And that'll send Scituate to the opposite side
Correction,
again.
the basket counts.
And it actually does count.
Darian Peterson.
So count it for Peterson. He ties the game up. But 2 at the line for
Cam Healy at the line
Cam
has
Healy again.
2 shots.
It's 1. Joel Goris heads back to the game. And Scituate gets back the lead. Spartans up 1. As we reach halftime, it'll be a 10-minute break, and we'll be back for you with the third quarter.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Well, Barrows heads back into the game. Brendan Scott out. Rifles contest. Bad miss. Just checking it up there. No good from Jake Gershon. And
Scituate fouls on number 2.
Cranston East with some clean opportunity here.
Team sport.
Baronet to Goris. On the floor, Baronet, Barrows, Goris, Peterson, and Kessie.
Out of bounds. Scituate ball.
And it'll be Scituate ball. Goes out of bounds. Looking to extend is the Spartans. The bounce. Fake. Driving. Denied. Baronet back. Peterson. Tried to do something there. They're going to call it a travel violation. 10 seconds to go on the clock. Shot clock turned off. The left hits the inside. Jurgen fade away. No good. And that's going to do it. End of the first half. It's 24-23. The Spartans now with the 1-point lead. We'll send you to halftime. We'll be back in 10 minutes. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It is Cumberland maintaining their 1-point lead after the second quarter to be up 24-23 on the Fans Only Sports Network. Some free throw shooting from Andy Regent helping lead the way. 3 free throws for him as long as a 2. Chris Horrigan, 6 on the night for Cranston East. Leading scorers, 3 of them. Darian Peterson, 5, along with Drew Baronet and Albert Kessie. Both have also had a couple of opportunities to try from the arc, but haven't been able to do so successfully. That is a key issue. And 3 games in, or 4 games into this league season, still an issue for foul trouble with this tough defense. So a lot of players already with fouls early, and that'll be out of bounds for Scituate to take back. We thank you for joining us on the Fans Only Sports Network. I'm Tim Mean. On camera is Philip Latch. Hopefully he's having a solid broadcasting camera game. A lob and going to be called a Scituate foul.
His second personal foul, team's first.
Going to be called on Jake Gurgen. There's going to be a second foul for him. Kessie, right wing to Goris, who's short for mark. Kessie, across the court. Bumping again, rifles inside for Barrows and is going to get the foul.
Scituate foul is on number 11, Ryan Larsh.
Ryan Larsh on foul is going to be his first.
Team second.
So at the line
Noah Barrows
is Noah Barrows.
2 shots.
So we 0 for 1 from there. Second chance at the charity stripe. And goes 1 for 2. Barrows now with 5. With it is Ryan Larsh. Hits the right to Horrigan. He had 6, and now a fast break try. Kessie driving down. Gonna go and is a little bit too left of the backboard. Cumberland on the Scituate on a rebound. Up top, takeaway by Kessie. Kessie flying past the defender, trying to go and loses the ball, but not without a foul.
The Scituate foul is on number 11, Ryan Larsh. His second personal foul, team's third. Albert Kessie at the line.
Kessie at the line, shooting 2 shots. Can't make the first. Kessie gets back the lead. It's Goris. Gonna drive in and out. Tried to use the glass to help, but obviously didn't. The rebound by Scituate, Ryan Larsh, right side. That's tipped And that is going to be out of bounds. Scituate to have it back. And that's going to be Kessie. That's going to be him wide open. And we'll get the easy two. Albert Kessie redeeming himself. Gershon. Left wing cross fling pass. Gershon again. Three ball is off from the top. Rebound by Peterson. Lob over Nunez. Goes in. Gets the score. That's Adrian Nunez's first points. Bolt's largest lead up by 5. And they're going to be called for a foul. It's going to be they push Kessie on the foul.
Second personal foul, team's first.
Finds the open man. Gershon contest in and out. Rebound by Goris. On the floor also is Barrows, Kessie, Nunez, and Peterson. Peterson at the corner, gonna try a 3. That's no good. Trying to get his own rebound instead, taken in by Antonio DeJesus. This one from the corner, overblown air ball from Horrigan. Mid-range, can't get it. Off the glass, rebound by Barrows, scooped over to Peterson. Peterson down at the middle, kicks out to Kessie. Rifles over back to Peterson. Hits the corner and Barrows. Gonna try one from deep. That'll be too much, can't make it. With the ball is Ryan Larch. Inside and foul.
Thunderbolts fouls on number 4, Adrian Nunez. His second personal foul, team's second. Ryan Larsh at the line has 2 shots.
Larsh at the line with 2 shots. He's going to make the first.
The Thunderbolts number 1,
Drew Barry will return.
Replacing Adrian Nunez.
So Larsh with 5 on the night, trying to make it 6 and trying to return it to a 1-possession game. And he does with that free throw.
Timeout. Scituate.
Spartans take a timeout after bringing the game back to a 3-point difference. We'll send you a commercial break here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Tim Mean on play-by-play, Phil Blotch on camera. Two free throws from Ryan Larsh to bring him up to 6 points, but more importantly, to bring back the game to a 3-point difference. Bolts at the advantage with 4:05 to go in the third quarter. Right here on the Fans Only Sports Network, Jim Mean on play-by-play, Philip Lotch on camera. We're happy and excited for you to be joining us here tonight. Bolts up down the floor. Peterson, the inbounder, along with Baronet, Kessie, Boris, and Barrows. Finds Kessie. Double team, but flies right by. He's going to drive with electricity. It's going to be a loose ball retaken by Scituate. Now going across the coast. Can't get it. Rebound by Peterson. Peterson kicks out to Kessie. Kessie moving right and is going to be called for a foul.
Scituate foul was number 2, Roman Mostecki.
It's going to be the third fourth actually for Mostecki. So one away from being fouled out of the game entirely.
Number 23, Andy Vigent returns for Scituate.
Andy Vigent returning for Scituate, and he will replace Mostecki with 4 fouls on the night. The inbounder is Goris. Gets over to Bayonet. Inside, it's in and out. Tough loss there for Cranston East. Left corner. East, Vigent knocks down. And that's tied at 29. Andy Vigent, his first 3 of the third quarter. He has 8 now. Bayonet, Peterson. The corner, it scores high arc. Good! Joel Goris, the maniac shooting from the corner, knifes it. Gershon, he tries a corner 3, he drills it. Jake Gershon brings it to 32 apiece. Bayonet to Peterson. A 3 again, Kessie! Gotta be kidding me. 35-32. Foul is on Drew Bayonet.
His 3rd personal foul, team's 3rd. Number 21, Wilbur Malone returns to the Thunderbolts, replacing Drew Bayonet.
The inbounder, Jake Gershon. The right wing, spot up 3. In and out. Kremlin Scituate gets their own rebound. Mid-ranger from Gershon. Huge, that's it.
Jake Gershon.
As Kessie pulls up. Yeah, that's going to be called out of bounds as Peterson tried to save it.
Scituate ball.
Spartans down by 1:57 to go.
Number 12, Brandon Scott returns for the Thunderbolts.
Brandon Scott will return for the Thunderbolts, and he will replace Albert Kessie. Yeah, that's going to be tipped. Scituate getting it back though, Vigent. He is guarded by Cologne. Vigent hits the corner. Upstairs from 3. Off the rim, rebound by Peterson. Goris back over to Peterson. Brandon Scott. Open is Goris. He's going to be short. He has it back though. Inside the paint is no good. Rebound by Gershon. Hits it over. Vigent contested. Good. Spartans back with the lead. Vigent 6 in the third off 2 threes. Cologne. Peterson. Scott. At the corner is Goris. He's going to go cross court instead to Peterson. He's going to try a 3. Is going to be short. Vigent wide open. Good. Spartans drive right back. A shootout in Ventatula Gym right now. The Emerald City down by 5. Timeout taken. We'll be back. 35 as the Spartans have bolted back and have surged up with a 5-point lead. And Division back-to-back threes to re-motivate this Spartan squad as they try to get this non-league win. 31.7 to go in the third quarter. Vision easily leading with 14. Gets it over to Kessie. Going across the court. Kicks, Nunez. Juarez. Gets it over. Brendan Scott with the ball. It's a corner, DeAndre Brown. Shot clock turned off. Kessie. Looking right. No look. 3 try. Scott is no good. Nearly a takeaway. Chance for a buzzer beater. Open 3. No buzzer. Score remains 40-35. Both in trouble as they enter the fourth. We'll be right back. Jim Mean on play-by-play. Philip Lotch on camera. Back to the fourth quarter of action on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's Scituate with the ball. They're up by 5. The corner. Vision to his left. Gonna drive in and gonna go for the underhand lay. And the right Andy Vision. 16 of the night. Inside is Kessie, and is going to be called for a travel. 7:26 to go.
Number 2, Roman Mostecchi returns for Scituate, replacing Jake Gurchin.
And that is going to go to Vision, who finds his way, rifles inside, and too much for the glass. It's Kessie. Retakes, gonna try and force it in, no good. And timeout taken. And timeout taken. Coach trying to say it wasn't him, although clearly it was him. 7:07 to go. Scituate extends its lead to 7 with 7:07 to go. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. 7:07 to go in the final quarter of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's Tim Mean on play-by-play. With me at camera, Philip Latch. Scituate with the ball. That is going to be nearly a takeaway, and they're going to call a foul.
The Thunderbolts foul is number 13, Angel Juarez.
Angel Juarez on the foul. It's going to be his second foul of the night.
Team's first.
The lob finding. Pitch. Horrigan. Try and pump inside. Offering for the left corner, now driving in. Daly kicks out. And it's going to be a scuffle for it. It's going to be retaken. Kessie driving down the middle. Gonna go and is short. Daly. Got it by Juarez. Pass. Over to Larsh. Inside is Healy. Kicks out. Under 20 go on the shot clock. Scituate really operating from the perimeter there. And it's going to be a foul, and Cranston is going to get it back. And Mostecki is at foul number 5. DeAndre Brown out. On the floor, looks to be right now Barros, Kessie, Angel Juarez, Andrew Barionette, and Adrian Nunez. And a technical foul assessed to Mostecki. And DeAndre Brown also given the technical. So both of them offset. So we'll continue play with 6:92 to go. Nunez subbed out. Darian Peterson in. Drew Barionette driving it down court. Pass the half court line. Fakes the 3, pass over to Peterson. Barionette contested. Batted down and retaken in by the Spartans. Lob over. Gergen kicks. Gergen from 3. In and out. Barionette spinning away from pressure. Hits Kessie. At the corner is Peterson. And he does hit him from distance. No good. Doesn't hit the landing. Pretty quiet atmosphere here at the gym in Cranston East. Been like that all game, and that's going to be foul on Scott.
His third personal foul.
That's going to be his third.
Number 2, Joel Morris returns for the Thunderbolts, replacing Brandon Scott.
And that is going to go out of bounds.
Thunderbolts ball.
5-17. Bolts transition down the court. Lawrence. Back over to Barionette. Up top. Lobs it over to Peterson. Barionette is short from distance. Now it's Kessie who's at range. Pass inside. Barionette. Goris. Short again. That ball's going to go out.
Scituate ball.
Get yourself set.
Ten seconds under 5 to go. Bounces it over to Larsh. Excursion past everybody. And unlucky. And a held ball call.
Held ball. Possession hour to the Thunderbolts.
Kessie moving it down the court for the Bolts. It scores from the paint. He's gonna miss. Larch. Right side, 3, Trey, no good. Peterson from downtown. No good. Tessie, the second chance fouled after the shot.
The Scituate foul is on number 11, Ryan Larsh. His third personal foul, team's third. Albert Kessie at the line has 2 shots.
2 at the line for Kessie. No scores. So that's going to be the first point. 4 on the dot to go. That's going to be unlucky again. Barrows kicks out to Peterson, hits Kessie, open 3. No good. Barrows though, from the inside, finds it in for 2. Tough defense being played by the Bolts right now. They're behind back court. And timeout taken as they were close to that backcourt violation. Actually, going to call it a 10-second violation. But going to be some questioning, and Scituate's going to take a timeout. Lucky there. 3:31 to go. Bolts only down by 4. Can they make the comeback? We'll see in the last 3.5 on the Fans Elite Sports Network. Stick with us. Trying to mount a comeback here, under 3.5 to go. In fact, just a little bit over, 3:31 to go. Jim Mean on play-by-play. We thank you again for joining us here on this nice Saturday afternoon turning into evening here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Philip Lotch, your cameraman, you're doing a tremendous job. Appreciate him. Bolts foul is on Darian Peterson.
His first personal foul, team's 4th.
Scituate stacking and finally break. Hits Vision. Possibly the most dangerous man on the court right now, and shot clock error. It's Gershon, the inbounder. He is going to find Cam Hilly. Hilly guarded by Goris tightly. Handoff. Goris switching on to Vision. They're going to call the Foul on Cranston East.
His third personal foul.
That's going to be Kessie's third.
Team limit.
And now at the team limit is Cranston East. And shooting at the line, Cam Healy.
The line has 2 shots.
Extends the lead there with that free throw. Yeah, that one is short. Loose and brought back to Cranston East. We got 3:10 to go. It's Drew Baronet up top. Analyzing the offense. Hits Peterson from 3. Got it! Peterson puts it to a one-score game, one-on-one between him and Barrows. It's a takeaway for Cranston East. They're down by 2, and they're going to stop play. Scituate foul is on Jake Gershon. Drew Baronet, the inbounder. Both down by 2. Hits Kessie. Pump fakes. Delivers over to Baronet, who's going to drive inside. Is short rebound by Scituate. The lob. Vision. Sidestep 3. Got it to go! Andy Vision. Monster from the perimeter. Baronet. Both down by 5 now. Up top is Kessie. To his left is Peterson. Goris on the inside. Baronet to his right. He's going to pick Baronet. Kick in. Goris got it to go. Drew Baronet on the assist as Goris. And that ball will go out of bounds. Both get back the ball. We'll correct that score, 46-43. Barrows, and there's going to be a travel. Scituate gets back the ball. Wilmer Cologne gets back in. Raise it in. Fourth foul is on Kessie.
His 4th personal foul, team limit.
That'll be Kessie's 4th.
Ryan Marsh at the line has 2 shots.
2 shots at the line. Ryan Larsh. In and out.
Number 30, Noah Barros returns to the Thunderbolts. Replacing Wilmer Cologne.
Spartans only the shooter at the line. As Spartans set up their defense. From 3, Peterson drains it! It's going to be loose. Shoot back up by Scituate. Spartans drive down. And fouled on the inside by Barrows.
Thunderbolts foul is on number 30, Noah Barros. His 2nd personal foul.
That'll be his 2nd personal foul. Both down by 1.
Chris Horrigan at the line.
Good time to
2 shots.
get the free throws in if you're Cranston East. Only down by 1. and have some time to reset and refocus. This one good. Sinks both. A minute 20. Peterson downtown. Too high. Rebound by Kessie. Kessie. Oh, sidestep is short. Gonna go for the second chance. That falls in. Kessie grabbing his own miss and redeems. Spartans down by 1. Under a minute to go, 50 on the clock. Mid-range pull, no good. Rebound by Goris. Goris driving down quick. And the timeout taken. The Bolts down by 1 with 41.8 to go. Take a timeout at their foul limit. Scituate just one away from theirs as well. We'll send you to the break, and we'll be back with you. The score from home, folks, 49-48. Scituate up by 1, trying to avoid this Thunderbolt comeback. Bolts with possession. Jimmy on play-by-play. Philip Lotch on camera. Hopefully he gets all of it. So it's a critical minute of high school hoops here. On the floor for Cranston East is Kessie. Baronet, the inbounder. Peterson, Goris, and Barros, essentially the starting 5. 30 on the shot clock. Kessie. Gotta take his time. Or will they? Fakes him a little bit. Rifles it up top. And they're gonna call a timeout. 14 on the shot clock. There's another timeout for Cranston East. And it's going to be the full minute. So we'll be back with you in a minute. Jimmy on play-by-play, Philip Lotch on camera once again. We'll send you to break. 49-48. Bolts down by 1. And Jimmy on play-by-play. Philip watching camera. The question is for Cranston East, who do you trust to shoot the ball? 14 on the shot clock with their possession. Could be Drew Baronet, who's been electric from the perimeter all season and is not afraid to make those shots. Had the attempted game winner versus Hendrick and missed that one. But before that, made a couple of clutch threes. Fire on that and player down. Bloody ear for Scituate's Ryan Larch. 9 on the shot clock. Hits Barry net. 6 on the clock. Gonna drive in, and looks like he's gonna be fouled. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We'll see what the call is.
The Scituate foul is number 23, Andy Beechin. His third personal foul, team limit. Drew Barry at the line has 2 shots.
Drew Barry with 2 shots at the line. Has to make at least 1 to tie it. And that's 1.
Number 24, Antonio De Jesus returns for Scituate.
Antonio De Jesus returning.
Replacing Jake Thursday.
Might see some overtime if Barry doesn't make this one. And got it to go. Wilmer Cologne returns to the lineup. 50-49, your score, Bolts. By 1. 11 to go. Clock is turned off. And that's going to be batted away. Scituate gets back the ball with 9.1 to go. The inbounder, De Jesus. 7 on the clock. Pulls up, away! In and out! Rebound! And foul! With 1.7 to go. And that's going to be the first foul on Joel Goris. And what a worst time for that one. 2 shots at the line, trying to force either overtime or the game winner. Chris Horgan with 2. And doesn't make the first. Full substitution. DeAndre Brown, Noah Barrows back in the game.
Replacing Wilmer Cologne and Barry Peterson.
Barrows and Brown out there. Looking to out strength. Looking to out muscle the rebounders. For the tie. And no good! Clock will expire to 0 and the Thunderbolts have it! Basketball is back in Cranston East. The non-leaguer ends up in the hands of the Thunderbolts as they take it home 50-49. Drew Barry the clutch 2 free throws to resend it. And that will do it. Jim Mean on the call. Philip Lotch on play-by-play. We thank you guys for watching here on Fans Only Sports Network. We're going to sign off here, and we're going to give you a good night.